In this video, we're going to be checking out this extremely small remote control tank. So I got this at Hobby Lobby for $12, and one thing that caught my eye in this tank was its functioning rubber tracks. So most cheap RC tanks have fake tracks, but these look fully operational, which is crazy for its small size. And on the side of the box, it claims to have a 360 rotating turret, which I don't think is operational because of its cheap price. But anyways, let's start off by unboxing it. So in the box, we get the tank, remote control, 4 cones, antenna, and instructions. And to kick things off, let's start off by looking at the tank. So I was right, it actually does have fully operational tank tracks, but sadly no suspension on the wheels. And the tank turret and minigun on top are not powered by the remote, and you have to move them manually with your hands. Which I suspected, because for $12 it would have been too much to ask for, but anyways, let's move on. And this only has one small light in the front of the tank, which turns on when you move it. So this RC tank is so small and light, guys, just look at the size comparison to my hand. And I also like the camouflage color choice they chose for the tank, and if you're driving this in grass, it'll really blend in. And this little tank is modeled after one of the tanks from Russia. And to turn the tank on, it has a small switch located in the bottom of the tank next to the charging port. And I like the tank, but one thing that stood out to me was that the antenna was a little long, but other than that, it's a pretty good tank. So now let's move on to the remote. And right off the bat, the remote has some weight to it and doesn't feel that cheap, which is very impressive for its price. So it's powered by 4 AA batteries you put into the back, guys, but something happened when I was installing the batteries. I noticed that the screw that goes in the lid was not there, so I spent 10 minutes looking in the box. I couldn't find it, but it got me curious. Where do you think it went, guys? Comment down below. So moving on from the screw drama, guys, the antenna is extendable and removable. And the button on top of the remote will increase the speed of the tank, so you could turn your tank into a mini race car if you wanted to. And the remote is hiding one secret feature. You could actually pop this open and use the cord to charge the tank, so you never have to charge the remote control tank in an outlet again. So it also has a charging indicator when it's charging on the top of the remote right here. So that is very cool and makes it even more portable how it takes the power from the AA batteries and transfers it into the mini tank. And other than that, it's just like a normal remote control. So now let's see how the tank drives. And we're back from the test drive, and unfortunately I ran into one issue. When I would drive the tank straight, sometimes it would stop and I had to re-click on the button again to make it go again. So I don't know if that's a big issue to you guys, but it happened a couple of times, so keep that in mind. But other than that, it's still a really good tank. The rubber tracks don't feel like they'll break easily, and even though it doesn't have suspension in the wheels, guys, it still can maneuver its way around little bumps and go around twigs and stuff. So it still works sort of like suspension. I think is because it has a lot of traction in the tracks. And I am a little impressed by this little tank, you know, it's not that bad, and for $12 it's sort of hard to complain. And share your thoughts in the comments down below on what you think of this, and I'll see you next time.